want to talk about how to break bad habits and how to create new habits. So, and it's all neuroscience, neuroplasticity. We can reprogram ourselves. So, neurons that fire together wire together. What does that mean? That means that sometimes a combination of something creates neurons that fire together, wire together. An example would be you had a stressful day and you need to unwind. You like to go home and have a couple of beers. That's one. So you getting upset and then relieving the stress with a little alcohol is neurons that fire together, wire together. Now, if you wanted to break that habit, it would be hard to break, but not that hard, So what I ended up doing with my fitness and exercise is basically that. I would get stressed, upset. I would go work out. I would leave it out. Like David Goggins said, the anger, pain is my pre-workout. So I would go work out. Those are two neurons firing together and they wire together. So instead of me getting angry and upset and having a horrible day and wanting to just drink, hang out with my friends and maybe not feel so great the next day. And now I'm like, dude, I'm pissed. I'm gonna go walk up a damn hill, go up a mountain. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Here's another one. So every time you do something, you create a wrinkle in your brain. You picture a hill, a slope, and you slide down that wet, muddy slope. It's a habit, and every time you keep going down it, keep repeating that habit, that dent gets deeper and deeper and deeper. The slide gets smoother and smoother. And picture all your habits, a bunch of little lines like that. And naturally, you're going to want to go, when you want to go down that hill, you're going to go down those grooves. To create a new habit is sliding down creating that groove out of nothing. It's hard, it's difficult, but eventually you start creating a dent, a little groove, and then you form a new habit, basically. And that other one is no longer used. Here's another example. A habit that you do, let's say you get angry and you react by anger. It's like, and you keep doing it over and over. That's like a highway. That's a freeway of reaction. For you to take the path of calm, it's like a dirt path. It's hard for you to travel through it. It's hard for you to maneuver to it because you don't go down it. But every time you go down it, every time you take that path of more resistance, you pave it, you paint it, you create blockers. The speed, eventually, and you take from that freeway of anger. You take from that concrete and you build it into your new concrete. Oh shit, dude, I can't see. So that's how you break habits and create them. Consistency is key. It's almost like I've been living a world of blindness, and it's like a lot of people are living that way, and then once you wake up, you see just how bounded you were and how bound everybody is. It is lies. They're excuses. Everything's an excuse, and I hear it all the time. I hear it at work. Everybody has an excuse for something. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. No. So, I don't know. That's how you break habits and create new ones. So, if you like to unwind and barbecue, or go get wasted, well, go do exercise. Lay it all out. Get angry at the exercise. Might not happen overnight, but eventually it clicks. And now it's the opposite. I don't feel right if I don't do any exercise for a few days. I feel like a shell of myself. There's always time. And it doesn't require as much time as you think. You just gotta, push yourself and do it. And it becomes good. When I have a lot of time, I always feel like doing exercise. It makes me feel good. But there are those, once in a while, there are those times where you don't feel like it. But I never regret when I do. And how to keep a routine is basically like have consistency, but give yourself wiggle room, give yourself leeway. Like it, I try to hike 2 days a week. Do I always hike 2 days a week? No, not always. Sometimes I just try not to make sure 5 days pass. You know what I mean? And I try to put 2 days in between. I like the rest because I push myself, I recover. So I try to do 2 days in between and no more than 5 days. And it never really happens. I always end up going 3-4 days later. Consistent, but not like all hardcore. I have a life. And I think that's the key, is that you don't do diminishing returns. You do things that give back to you. It's like a muscle. Discipline is like a muscle. This is I'm living out in the boonies right now, and my life is pretty crazy right now. It's extremely difficult, but I'm moving up, and it's not easy, dude, but I like it.